I've been involved with the homeless ministry for about the past 9 years, in different phases of it, different sections. It's been an awesome experience for me, and I truly do feel like I get more than I give. I could never get this closeness by just volunteering once in a while, but being truly involved with them has been a blessing to me. Truly it has.
When I drive around Thousand Oaks and waving and saying hi to people all over, and it's just a wonderful feeling to know that I've given their lives a little bit of happiness and a smile.
It's pretty cool that a little Asian American Chinese church in suburbia can open their doors and let people, strangers, stay the night in the same classrooms that Sunday school happens. So it's pretty cool how these rooms aren't just church classrooms, but they are also where people can get shelter from and be safe.
You know, when I thought I was having a bad day, I could see where I had no idea what a bad day was. And that just, it just broke my heart to see what some of these people go through on a daily basis. You know, they're degraded, they're tired, they're hungry. Some of them haven't showered in days, and they have no money. So when they came to the church to sleep over, and they could still joke with you and smile, it just touched me, and I realized that I had a lot of growing to do.
I had the pleasure of gaining from serving in the ministry is just also for my children. This is my youngest one. He's now 20 months, but last year when I started serving, he was only 7 months. I think it's an awesome opportunity to just expose them to the needs that are outside our families and our communities. Also gives us an opportunity to see women, men, children, every kind of person that you could imagine that might be homeless, and it really kind of breaks your heart.
I think this church is doing a wonderful job at hosting the homeless and treating them with dignity and as guests. I would think that everything's clean, and I love that you provide them with the chance to worship and sing. I think that's a wonderful thing, and a lot of them are very hungry for that. You know, we're spiritual beings, and we're about sharing the good news of the gospel, so I think that's wonderful.
This church does an awesome job at remembering names, and it may seem insignificant, but I know from talking to the guests that use this church, it really means so much to them that they could walk in once a week and have someone say hello to them by their first name. It's just, you can see it in their face, and I know they appreciate it so very much.
I really want to help people who are suffering, show compassion to people. There's a lot of hurting people around in our area, and it's just a little something we can do to make life better for people, and I think it really makes a difference.
They have a heart that you don't see always when you see them on the street, but they truly do have individual hearts and feelings and stories, and it's great to sit and listen to them.
I lost my husband a few years ago to cancer, and I saw people fighting for their life and the suffering that they endured, and I also saw human spirit and how important it is that we treat each other with love.
way that I tried to help in any way that I could is find the different tasks that could fit into that schedule. I think people just need to come with a servant heart and to be open and be willing to be used by God to serve the homeless. I think that's all it takes. At times I would bring my other 3 boys who came and began to understand what mommy was doing and would ask why and who's coming and can they eat with them, etc. So it's also a fantastic way to begin to instill in your children the values and the love of Jesus that you want them to have. Their life shouldn't just be about living for themselves, but really living for God and living to serve Him by serving others.